The Microsoft Lumia 950 has a no-fuss, simple and elegant design. This straightforward approach is clean and functional. It may not win points with the design-oriented, but that's not where this has been aimed. This Lumia is all about delivering top-notch, high-end functionality, albeit discreetly. The handset is essentially made up of two parts, the glass and the matte plastic back. It feels like a beautifully flat and solid piece of glass surrounded by a smooth, pleasant-to-feel plastic case. It does grow on you. It's solid, it's sturdy and practical, elegant even. The removable back is simple to peel off and everything snaps neatly into place when you press it back into position. The screen beautifully dominates the handset, as you would expect from a top-end design. The corners are nicely rounded and the main controls are located on the right-hand side. The volume rockers, the power button and the dedicated camera button. The headphone jack and USB port are where you would expect, both top and bottom. At the back are the distinctive 26mm f1.9 wide-view Ziess lens with 3 LED flash and the rear speaker. This handset is very well designed. You really get a sense of quiet, functional quality. It's comfortable in the hand, and although it's not made from aircraft aluminium, it won't look out of place on the boardroom table. The Lumia 950 sports 5.2 inches of smooth Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for its AMOLED display. It's scratch resistant, responsive, and very much a joy to use. It's a main feature of the 950 and it displays in QHD. That's 2560 by 1440 pixels, a fantastic 564 ppi. It's very bright, it renders colours beautifully with an excellent contrast, even under direct sunlight and in brightly lit environments. This is a Windows 10 phone. It features Cortana, Microsoft's answer to Siri, or voice command and response. It actually works very well and becomes quite indispensable. Ask Cortana to look something up online or tell you what the temperature is, and she will. Let the fun and games commence. The Lumia also offers iris scanning technology, and this actually works well if you don't wear glasses. There is no fingerprint scanner on the phone and you can't set up multiple logins for this. However, all you have to do is look at the phone and it unlocks. Quite nifty. I'm a little bit more traditional. I don't really like the idea of it reading my eyes, but it does work well. Another special feature is the wonderfully titled Continuum. It sounds like a shadowy organization or a deep cover code word, however it's not. It's simply the functionality to connect the 950 to an external monitor via the Microsoft Display dock product. This is more than just a mirror of the screen. It actually turns the handset into a PC, allowing for keyboard and mouse connection. You can, I understand, use the phone while it's set up as a PC, which is a nice touch. The 950 runs on the Snapdragon 828 chip, which offers a hexa-core processing. It's made up of two 1.82 GHz Cortex-A57s and four 1.44 GHz Cortex-A53s. It has an Adreno 418 graphics processing unit and 3 GB of RAM. This is a very powerful setup and it will deliver seamless multitasking. It can handle most demanding applications with plenty of jumping about. The phone can get a little hot, or perhaps warm. It doesn't use a liquid cooling system found in the XL version. It's nothing alarming though. In tests, overall performance doesn't quite match the popular iPhone 6 Plus or indeed the massive Samsung Galaxy S6, however it does work very well and is certainly more than enough to handle Windows 10. The Lumia 950 has a state-of-the-art PureView camera. It uses a half-inch BSI sensor with a 20-megapixel resolution. It has Ziess optics, optical stabilization systems, and a triple LED RGB anti-red-eye flash. The Ziess lens has a wide 26mm field of view, and this is complemented by an equally wide f1.9 aperture. There is also a 5-megapixel front camera with an aperture of f2.4. The Windows camera app is intuitive and offers a wide range of functionality. You can control white balance, ISO, shutter speed, and exposure. The key features of the camera are rich capture, live images, and lossless zoom. The rich capture is automatic and it's designed to take the best possible photo under the circumstances. It's their answer to HDR. In some situations you can edit the photographs and fine detail, in others you can't. On the whole, this feature works really well and the images are fantastic. The live image feature effectively records an animation of the image as well as the image itself. This is decoded on any Windows 10 photo app, however it's quite difficult to view on the phone itself, unlike with the iPhone. The lossless zoom is offered courtesy of the larger sensor and can deliver ×2 for 8-megapixel shots and the same for 1080p video. You can download the Lumia Panorama lens, which will allow you to take a 50-megapixel panoramic shot. On the whole, the camera isn't quick, but it does take an absolutely brilliant picture. The Lumia is capable of shooting 4K video with all the manual controls over flash, white balance, exposure, and focus. The optical image stabilization is very good and steadies the recording well. The 4K video is captured at 30 frames per second with stereo sound at 48K. 1080p videos are recorded at 24, 25, 30 and 60 frames per second respectively. The detail, dynamic range and color balance captured is stunning. The video on this phone is my favorite element of the 950. A little note on audio capture, the 950 has 4 microphones, 2 at the front and 2 at the back, and these are powered by the Microsoft Rich Audio Capture technology. Basically what this means is that there is a greater level of separation between the subject recording and the background noise. It delivers a much cleaner audio capture. It's really quite good. There is an extremely bright flashlight on the front camera for nighttime or low light filming. I found I had to be a little mindful though when filming live subjects. The Lumia with its detachable back offers a replaceable and very hefty 3000 mAh battery. It has a fast charging functionality and it will charge 50% in 30 minutes. The battery on the whole will deliver 2 days of juice with moderate use. To get an idea of what that means, it can deliver in a single charge either 8 hours of talk time, 7.5 hours of web use or 9.5 hours of video playback. The great thing about these replaceable batteries are they're replaceable. You can carry around spares or change them when they lose charging power. This handset is a cool device. It grows on you. It's not quite as sleek as its rivals, but it certainly packs a techno punch and it would definitely appeal to Windows users the world over. For me, the camera and video functionality shine out. They're intuitive and slickly designed. The 4K video with the 48K audio really hits the spot. Videos and images look absolutely stunning on the AMOLED screen both in day and night. It's definitely worth considering just for that. I'm not a Windows user, so for me the OS design is a little bland. It's well organized, but at times it feels like Microsoft didn't really care about the look of the apps and functions at all, with the exception of the camera. Connectivity is an issue here, and if you're a Mac user, you may have some problems. The Lumia lacks applications like AirDroid that are good workarounds, as with the Samsung handsets. The App Store definitely needs work, and there's not a lot there compared to Android or Mac. That being said, the performance on the Lumia, however, is high class. It's got all the features you'd expect and more at this price point. It's a really great little phone, and it's aimed very squarely at Windows users.